My name is Kissi Attefah. I'm a final year student of the University of Cape Coast School of Medical Sciences. Basically, I am offering medicine, what you call the MB Chb, that's a Bachelor in Medicine and Surgery. Now, my course basically is divided into two components: the basic science aspect that covers the first 3 years, and then the clinical years that follows the next 3 years. So what happens is the basic sciences actually is equipped to integrate all the theoretical knowledge that you would require to form a solid foundation so that practicing your clinical skills, that is having actual or real life contact with the patient, becomes more easy. Studying medicine in the University of Cape Coast, I must admit, is very stressful. However, it's also really, it's a lot of fun and very, very involving as well. You know, this is a new medical school, so the expectations are higher and the pressure is really on. So what our faculty members do is they try to ensure that we are up to the standard. A lot of the studying here is student-centered. That means that we direct our learning ourselves. We don't wait for our faculty members to come to class and teach us things before we learn. That's basically how the learning here is like. And we've got two very excellent programs that help us to focus when it comes to student-directed learning. That is the problem-based learning approach, where every week, as groups of 10 or 12, we are given scenarios, real-life scenarios, and we come together as a group to try and solve them. The second program, which is also very helpful and brings us in direct contact with the members of the community, is a community-based experience and services. Right from level 200, UCC exposes you to members of the community. You go to their doorstep, serve them, find out the pertinent challenges that they are facing, and then come back and put up policies to help address those challenges they are facing. So it's fun, it's practical right from the word go. Recently, I had the opportunity to go outside for my electives somewhere in Dublin to study psychiatry. Now, when I went there, I fell in love with the place because the atmosphere over there was very serene, or it's actually still serene now. The atmosphere in Dublin, I would say, is what you can compare to the atmosphere in UCC. This place has a very conducive environment for studies. UCC campus is fun. It's where everybody would want to be. Another thing that amazes me about this campus is the accessibility to the authorities. Anybody can walk in to see the Vice Chancellor or to see my Dean Amono Kofi at any time. First of all, Cape Coast is a magnificent place to live in. There's less traffic, there's less stress, and it's very conducive as compared to Accra, Kumasi, and let's say Tamale. If there is any place you would want to study medicine in, or you'd want to study for university, it should be UCC, because the facilities here are enormous, they are grand. Especially when you come to the medical school, the kind of things that we have here, you can see there is that commitment from authority to ensure that this medical school becomes the best in the country and even in regional, right? We boast of a clinical teaching center in which there is none in, in West Africa. It's the first, actually. We also boast of a diagnostic center. Our facilities are quality, our classrooms are well furnished, and everything, it's okay. And if you want to have fun too, we've got beaches around, we've got very cool places you could go to. It's essentially the best place. Cape Coast is really peaceful. The people are accommodating. The Guamantne is also committed to ensuring the university progresses. So it's a whole big family thing here. So if you'd want to do medicine, I'd advise you make this place your best choice. You should know, when UCC came out with the business school, there were lots of doubts and things, but now the business school is actually one of the best, if not the best, in the country. And there's that renewed determination to make the medical school the best. There's the added pressure to make us very good doctors because there's a lot of expectations. So if you choose this place, trust me, you're not going to let yourself down, nor your parents down.